I personally prefer to use the snatch with athletes if they can take the proper position, because it's much harder to cheat utilizing the upper body. And because the height you have to bring the bar up to is higher, then you need a lot more power production. So from a power development perspective, it's a superior approach. Now, the power position, so from the hang, will be the exact same as from the clean, okay? The catch position will be the same. If anything, the hips should be further back when you're catching the load, which we will emphasize over and over with Joe because that's his weakness. But first, let's discuss the width of the grip, okay? The width of the grip in a snatch, it needs to be so wide that when you are just taking that initial hinge position, the bar will be in your hip crease without having bent the elbows. So take your clean grip. Just take your normal clean grip and stand up and just go into that starting hip position. So you see, to have the bar in the hips, you would need to have a elbow bend, which is not what we want in the snatch. Now take a wider grip, just a little bit wider, not your regular grip, yeah. And go into the low position. So again, still some bend. So we need to go wider, go wider. That's pretty close. I would probably go like 1 centimeter wider. And hip. Now it's in the hip crease and the arms are straight. So that's the power position. The bar is deep into your body, which will give you the best leverage to explode from the bar. So that would be your starting position, okay? So the first step would be the same one we did with the clean, which would be a deadlift, but using a snatch grip. Same rule applies, hips as low as possible while the shoulders are still slightly in front of the bar. And that's it. When you lift, you want the shoulders to be above, in front of the bar as long as possible. The moment the shoulders shift behind the bar is when you lose your leverage. That's only when you finally explode with the bar. As long as possible, the shoulders need to cover the bar. So one more. Two. Tibia move back, knees move back, covering the bar, that's it. So that would be your snatch deadlift, okay? The second step, provided that we already done the snatch grip high pull from the hang, would be a snatch grip high pull from the floor. So from that position, start conservatively, like fairly slow, and when you reach above the knees, you do a high pull. Good. You go slow on purpose just to work on creating that acceleration in the second pull, the feeling of acceleration. Good. As you become more comfortable, you'll be able to speed up the first pull. But at first, really go slower on that first pull. So let's do one more. Good.